I don't get hit by any cars. I'm gonna look at these drains, make sure they're all closed, and then I like to open this up so I can watch my trash line coming out. Open this one, make sure my drains are all closed. I got my tank recirc open, my tank to pump's open. I'll deal with that later. While I'm here, I'll chalk the wheels. Checking to make sure if anything else is open. We can close this right now, but we'll open it back up. Drop my ladder rack down. Looking at all my drains. I have drains here, I have a drain there. And I'm gonna be pulling the trash line as my recirc line. I do have a drain open here. I'm gonna close this drain. Now I'm gonna spin this storage connection off. We'll use our low level strainer. Can you grab that end and I'll do this end? So that's getting secured. I want to go. Thread to thread, and make sure I'm loose on my Victaulic. I have water supply, we're good there. We're gonna put our recirc line in. So I wanna make sure if my other tank's over where you're standing, I wanna go this way, and I want it on the opposite side of my intake. So if you can push that in.
Like that?
Because I don't want it creating any turbulence for my water on my intake side. So we're good there, thread to thread. Everything's closed. This is all closed. We turn my pump shift because we pump in neutral. This is my recirc line. My pump's engaged. I'm gonna close my tank fill recirc. I'm also gonna close my tank to pump. Close. Now I'm gonna go in RPM mode. Give it a little bit. Doesn't really need it, but I'm gonna give it a little bit because I like to. I'm gonna open up my tank recirc line. I'm watching to make sure that it's clear. Watching my hose right here. I'm gonna slowly start opening my front intake. I'm gonna clean it up with my primer. So I had a rise, I had a fall, I'm still suctioning. Let's keep holding this primer. It seems like it takes forever.
That's what it takes, but it's a lot slower than inside intake.
Oh yeah. Yeah, wiggle. That looks like I got a good recirc. All right, everything's nice and slow now. I'm gonna be pumping them off my back at 100 PSI. They're calling for water. All right, nice and slow. I'll open them up. Just closing that recirc line down just a little bit because I don't need it that hot. So I'm right at 100. As soon as I'm flowing them water and my tank's full, which I would do by filling my recirc line, my tank is full, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna slowly shut down this line just a little bit. And I'm gonna go from my back tank, my fill tank, my drop tank to my fill tank. And then I'll pump that at 70 PSI to transfer water over. If I need a recircuit, I close it down about 40 or 50 is enough for a recirc line. So I'm full, closing my intake. As soon as my intake's closed, I'll open up my tank to pump. That's closed. And I'm gonna open up my recirc just a little bit. Everything's closed. I can turn off my pump shift. My light comes off. I did dump the discharge. If I was to have pressure on that, according to Pierce, what I want to do is grab my manifold drain, open it a couple finger lengths. It should drain the pressure off the pump. So now my pump is wet. I have my recirc line cracked. Everything else is closed, ready to go. Okay?